What's up, guys? Idamak here. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what I think is the most consistent team that you can have in Axie Infinity. Let's go ahead and see it. All right, so a little bit of context. When I refer to a team as the most consistent, it means that it doesn't matter how many changes have happened in the past seasons, you can still use the same Axie and get to a decent rank. So this is a page that I'm using right now. It's called Axie.top. It's pretty good. You can see all the 24-hour changes. You can see all the Axies, all the teams that you have right now in the top 1,000. So if you take a look, you're going to see a lot of these turnip Axies. Of course, there are a lot of them. And I mean, turnip is kind of broken, you know. We all know that. You're going to see the triple owl Axies. Those are pretty good. It depends a lot on what kind of composition you want to run. But I'm not talking about these Axies. They tend to get a little bit expensive. So let's take a look here. So Sleep Poison is 18.9% of all the Axies in the top 1,000. So we don't see most of them right here in the top 100 even. Like there's not a lot of them. But we do see a couple of the comp that I'm thinking about, and that is Jinx. Yes, this comp is one I've been using for, I think, 5 seasons now. They are pretty on point. They are good. They have not changed at all. I mean, they have gotten a few touches here and there, but they are still very consistent. And this season, they are very strong. So also, something that I take in mind is that if I think a composition is very consistent, it means that if you need to change one of the Axies for something different for another one, it's mostly not going to cost you as much as you think it will be. So let's go ahead and check what the floor of Jinx is at right now. Go over to app.axie Infinity. By the way, Frosted Fiesta's live. Go ahead. Bounties. Complete them. Come on. It's easy. All right. So what you want to go for in Jinx, there are 2 ways you can run it. Let's check the cheaper version and then we'll look at the other one. Let's go for Raven. Double Talk. Mouth. That's must go to Tadpole. Then you need Parasite. And let's go with this. Neo is a must as well. So, oh wow, look. This is a Jinx Mac. I don't know what I'm going to use a Jinx Mac for, but this is pretty cool. Okay. This right here is what you're going to be looking at. The floor for this is 27. And right now, so these actually 31 for the Dusks. They're pretty good. This version is one of the ones you can go for. The other one is just switching out, which is the one I play with, switching out Inkling and running Swirl. Wait, did it get it? No. Swirl. There we go. So Swirl is going to be a bit more expensive. It is going to be a bit more expensive, but it is good. It is definitely way better. It depends a lot on what you want to run for certain eras. You can run Triple Dusk. That works wonders, honestly, in the rare era. Those same Axies are going to be strong in the Epic era. But for the Epic era, you're going to look for this one. You're gonna look for a Bug, a Dusk, and an Aqua. Because let's go ahead and see it over here. That is what everyone is running right now. These teams, they are the strongest. You see, like the one that's ranked highest is ranked 43, and they have no swirls. It's just complete damage on these cards, on the Jinx. And there is no healing, no shielding, just straight up damage. and that's it. You can run it with this. By the way, you need to have one Axie with Showstar, one Axie with Oranda. It's honestly a must-have. They are pretty strong right now, and you're going to be facing a lot of rage teams, a lot of AoE tweak teams, and so you're going to need that Oranda, at least the Oranda. The Showstar, you can have it. It has to be evolved if you have it. It's 105 damage, so it's a retained card as well. You need it there. It's pretty good. So if we scroll down a little bit, you're going to start seeing the swirls. Most of them are already level 30. You see this guy has 3 parts evolved, which is Parasite, Neo, and Tadpole. Most of them are going to be level 30. You can climb with an Axie. One of my Axies is a bug, and it's currently level 10. This one, actually, the highest ranked one, is a bug, and it's only level 20. So it has 2 parts evolved. You don't need to have all 3 of them, but it's best. You're gonna get there anyways while you play a lot of these games. But one of the things that I really want to showcase is most of these Axies, if you want to go for this type of comp, you're gonna see that every single one of them at least runs 1 Dusk. So early era, the rare era, Triple Dusk is the way to go. That is very strong. And Epic era, you're going to want a Bug Axie, an Aqua. These right now, they're going to be a little bit more on the high end. They're a bit more expensive at the moment because no one is selling them. So either you have it and you play it and you continue, that's fine. If you want to get one of these, try to get them outside of the Epic era. And if you want to buy them off season, even better. The ones that you can buy during the season, there's a lot of them, are the Dusks. You're going to see them everywhere. So these are good to get anytime, really. But this comp is very strong. Basically, you need to... I'll do a separate video on that, on how to play this comp here. But just to have an overview of what you want to do is... basically just have as many cards, put in as many cursed cards as you can in your opponent's draw pile. So in the end, you're going to see that your opponent has, for example, 3 cards to draw, and you're going to draw one Swirled, one Raven. Just play the Raven, has 1 card directly to their draw pile, and then every single swirl, it sends one Jinx card over to their draw pile as well. So you can basically lock them in right there. It's not going to work like those past comps, so you can lock them over and over and over again. That's not going to work like that, but it's okay. This right here is really what does the most amount of damage, and is really, if you don't want a bug, that's fine. If you don't want to buy it, that's okay. But you do need the Aqua version. The Aqua version is really good because you need that puffer supply. This rune right here, whenever they draw a bad luck, they're gonna get an extra bad luck, plus they're gonna get damage at the end of their turn, based on how many bad lucks they have in their deck. So you're gonna need this 100%. You're gonna need one of these for the Epic era. Okay, this is a Mystic Axie. You're not gonna want the Mystic Axie, but you know what I mean. You're gonna want a normal Jinx Axie Aqua. So if you go back to the rare era over here, you can see that the Jinx Axies were played basically triple Dusk in most of the comps. The one that you can probably want to run is another bug. So you can have a Vault Builder. You can use it as a frontliner. That's pretty good. And then you have Cursed Ritual, double Cursed Ritual. In the end, I think triple Cursed Ritual is really good. It's a lot of damage, and you have your triple Dusk lineup. I don't see a place where you can have an Aqua, but you can see this guy. He got 240, which is already 250, which is already, you get AXS from that. And he did play with an Aqua. Thing is, he played it and he put on a Goo Touch. It works, once per turn, when attacked, take -10 damage and add 1 good to the enemy discard pile. You're still putting cards on the enemy deck, so that is also fine. So that's another strategy you can use if you don't want to run triple Dusks and then, you know, not use 2 of them during the Epic era. You can buy this lineup, which is Dusk, Aqua, and Bug, and you'll be able to use this during the Rare era, during the Epic era. It's going to be better during Epic. And then during the Mystic era, you're going to 100% need a Dusk as well. Then you're probably going to want to check what you want to run in the Mystic era in the end. It really varies a lot, but you're 100% going to need a Dusk because you want that Gloomy Dies on it. But yeah, that's it for me over here. I mean, if you really want to go down and check the marketplace for a lot of different deals, you can always head over to the not for sale part and you can see how many Axies there are. And if you want one of them that you see over here, most of the people you can really offer a certain amount for their Axies. Most of them are not really being used. Like, for example, this one is level 1. I think you can really offer way below floor price and they'll probably accept. Most of them are just not being put up for sale. So this one is another one, level 18. So I think just sending some offers out is a good idea to get some Axies cheaper for what they are and floor price. And yeah, I'll be putting up a little guide on how to play this team because that's the one I'm running. That's probably going to be the next video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.